Hey, how you doing? Today is Friday, March 14th in the States and 15th if you're here in Japan. Just want to say welcome, welcome, welcome. Trying something different today. I'll keep working on me until I improve a little bit here and there. It's always a challenge. But anywho, I'm going to try something on the camera. And that's not why you're here today. And if you are here today, thank you. And I want to elaborate on the dynamic laws of prosperity. I've been sharing about that. And today we're going to talk about Chapter 7, the prosperity law of increase. Increase is very, very important. We can increase or we can decrease, whichever way, whatever our focus is. And some of the stuff in the first part of this, it talks about the thought of increase turns the tide. And we can turn the tide at any time with our increase. Here's the things, what we think about, we bring about with any occasion. And quite frankly, if we're talking about money, that five-letter word, money is just an energy. Money, because you have to exchange your energy in order to get money. Someone's paying you, that means they expect a certain service from you. That's going to require you to have some energy. And so the same thing, the same principle in money and what they're talking about here in chapter 7, and it says, I am trusting you to provide new prosperous clients to me today. And that's not what I wanted. But here it is. You aren't too old to begin a life anew. You've been a success in the past, and you can be a success again. Take a new lease on life because you have what it takes to succeed. That's a very powerful statement because in this world we're never too young to teach or too old to learn. But the concern is once we get to a certain level of this thing called life, we start either including or excluding certain people in life. The young may tend to exclude the old, and the old say you don't know anything. And so we kind of like we can learn from each other, and that's the truth. And maybe the younger person has a better grip on what's currently happening, but the person with the experience have been there and a little bit ahead and can foresee some issues or concerns. But here's the reality: where we're at is where we're going to be at, and if you want to change that, you do have to do some new stuff. And then in this dynamic law of increase, we have to think possibly in spite of the contrary to contrary is worth every effort because it produces rich results. The editor has often said to me, remember, Catherine, the majority is often wrong. And I'm just reading out of the book. I'm just doing this impromptu. Maybe one day somebody will see this and say, wow, maybe let me get this book and read it myself, and it'll enlighten you on a few things. It certainly has enlightened me. And I keep adjusting the camera, so I keep getting this bright spot behind me because it's sunny over here right now. And but nonetheless, I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to do what said my spirit and just do the video, and it'll take care of itself. So hopefully, if you get this one day, it's something I want to touch on. And it says, lack of opportunity does not mean opportunity is lacking. Lack of opportunity does not mean opportunity is lacking. Here's the I guess the nugget with that particular statement is that, you can look around your life right now. You see some people are prosperous, some are living in squalor, some are living in some ratchet conditions. And some of that's not by choice. It may be by chance, and some by choice, some by chance. I don't know. I've been there, done that. I done lived in the prosperity part and having abundance showing up, and it's a freaking awesome feeling. And you may have experienced that too. If you care to share, that'll be awesome. It's imperative that I remember that, life is not a destination, it's a journey, and whatever I'm going through, I can grow through it. And you can grow through it by doing the next right thing and learn from things. And I'm just going to be reading little stuff out of the book. They have so many golden nuggets, and it says, particular part of this, free yourself from petty thinking. And I don't know about you, I've experienced that myself. In this particular passage, it says, refusing to criticize another's prosperity. I turn to God, ask His direction, and I am prospered. In like manner, others refuse to criticize my prosperity. Instead, they turn to God, ask His direction, and they too are prospered. There is plenty of success and prosperity for all. It's enough for everybody. I'm just, I mean, quite frankly, some of us have had an abundance, and we are, and there's people who do share their abundance and bless others. The other thing is to be blessed so you can be a blessing to other folks. In order to do that, what I want for me, I have to want for everybody. Black, white, green, yellow, whatever color. But now it's like one of those times when you see in our society, there's a lot of poor leadership, in my humble opinion, of what's going on. And, people, it doesn't force people. If you want to feed into it, it'll have you wanting to pick sides, and at the end of the day, I want to win. You want to win. Everybody wants to be successful, no matter who you are. Success feels good, and it comes when it's supposed to, and it's never too late. It's always on time. And it says, make the law of increase your new frontier. I am now experiencing perfect health, abundant prosperity, and complete and utter happiness. This is true because the world is full of charming people who now lovingly help me in every way. I am now coming into an innumerable company of angels. I am now living a delightful, interesting, and satisfying life of the most widely useful kind. Because of my own increased health, wealth, and happiness, I am now able to help others. Very important. Now I'm able to help others. When I get myself together, that means I can help others to get themselves together. Not that I'm at a point where I'm perfect or I've, quote unquote, I've made it, that I've gotten to a point where now, from my experiences and what I've gone through in life, I'm able to share that with other folks and say, hey, if I can do it, you can do it too. I'm here to help if you want my help. If not, you can continue doing what you're doing, and it just takes longer if I got to go through the trials and errors myself. But if someone's already been through those trials and errors, all I got to do is say, hey, let me buy you a book and read it, and that'll cut off the 10 years of angst, the missed money management, and trying to do something before it's time. And I'll continue reading. It says, I am now able to help others live a delightful, interesting, and satisfying life of the most widely useful kind. My good, our good, is universal. So whatever I do, whenever I do something for myself, I do it for others. And when I withhold stuff from myself, I withhold stuff from others as well. So be a joy, be a blessing, and I really hope that you have enough blessings in your life that you can bless other people, and it's imperative that we do that. I don't know how these videos are going to make it out there. My name's Tony Burris. I'm a life coach, and I like helping people, and thank God for my wife and other family members who have been here before to help me get to this point. And we started, she encouraged me to become a life coach. I wasn't so fond of it because I was doing personal development. And so from personal development led me into life coaching. I am a true servant. I'm here to serve, and I'm not here to do anything other than help. But it takes time, it takes practice, and yes, it does take money to do that. So no jokes. So that's it for now. I love you, and there's not a darn thing you can do about it, and I'll see you at the next video. I don't know when that's going to be, but I'm going to make sure that you get a copy or you get the link or whatever just pray for me. That's all. I'm trying to do my best out here. And so thank you, and God bless you.